Hello and welcome. I'm going to show you my solve today of most of the second case from the Road to Las Vegas 2025, Whodunnit by Harry Watson. It's a super fun, interesting case. Um, and it went pretty well for me, but I've decided I'm not just going to upload my whole live solve because parts of it were just me getting kind of stuck on the same thing for a long time. So I think a lot of people found level 7 particularly hard on this case. Um, and I got level 7 out, but I don't think level 7 was really what differentiated me. I think it was the fact that I solved the other levels quickly enough to have a bunch of time to screw around with level 7 and get stuck and eventually work it out. So what I'm posting today is a couple of things. One, I'm posting my recording of my prep time from before the case started, after I watched the video where I wrote a few lambdas that I use in the case. So I implemented the ordinary shift, the along shift, not in the way that it turned out to be useful, and the Unicode shift. Um, the ORD shift was the only one of those I really ended up using mostly, but anyway, I'll show you the whole time, because often part of the thing with LAMBDA prep is you end up preparing things that aren't exactly right and that you don't use and so on. But in that, I'm using my LAMBDIFY function and Eric's OA Robot plugin, and I'll link to videos where I talk about both of those in more detail elsewhere. So there's like about 10 minutes of that from before the case started, and then there's, like I said, about 10 minutes of solving the first 6 levels and the first 4 bonuses. I spent then another, I guess, 15 minutes working on level 7 plus the bonuses. A lot of that time was just me getting hung up because I was decoding based on the day names in proper case instead of in uppercase, and that meant everything was slightly off and it wasn't working. And I don't think it's going to be as interesting to look at that. But I've also, since solving the case, I've spent looked at it some more and found all kinds of other interesting things to talk about in level 7. So I think I'm going to make a whole separate video about level 7. I'll show you my live approach and a bunch of other interesting things that have come up. Also, if you just can't wait on level 7, Elliot Paterson, one of the hosts today who got to try the question out a couple days ago, has already posted his version of exactly the same thing, like a few different ways to think about level 7. I recommend watching it. It's super interesting. He sort of goes through his original but tidied up solve, and then like catches on camera the moment where he realizes, wait, there might be a better way, and then goes through and does that way as well. It's a really good video. Anything else to mention? No, I think that's it. So I'm going to jump in now to the Lambda stuff, and then you'll see the live solve, and I'll be back with level 7 shortly. Thanks, Harry, for a fun case. Okay, so we got face. So I've got letters of that. Then we can do code of this. We can do mod of this by 32. Really want that to be -1. Then we can do this, we'll do equals mod this plus 3 by 26. Then we'll do char of 64 plus this. No, we'll do char of this minus this plus this. And then I think we're going to be off. No, we're not off by 1. Okay, good. Okay, so this is input, letters, code, offset, shift. Actually, sorry, I need the size of the shift to be here, so let's go 3. New let and result. And then we can lambdify all that. Not lambda, lambdify. These names, these formulas, and 2. Okay. Already got a picture. Okay. Depending on the position. Ordinary shift of 0 and a long shift of 3. FDIN. Oh, okay, okay. I think I understand. So for that one, instead of saying plus that, we'd be saying plus that times sequence len of this starting at 0. FDIN. Okay, good. Why didn't that work? FDIN. Okay, good. No shift by 3. Yeah, okay, that's what I was doing. Okay. Okay. And Unicode without wraparound. Oh boy. And all the numbers in the table are unique. There are no duplicates in the table. Good. This is gonna be amazing. Ah! Okay. Now, I think that I see numbers and letters here, and I'm concerned that I might need to. Okay, so let's see. I want the Unicode version first of all. So let's just make one more of these. So input, shift, and that's, I don't know, got my dice, I guess. Let's grab a few of these. Bah. Yeah. Okay. So let's put that there. Shift is 3. Now I want Unicode. Oh, are you not working? There we go. Then I don't need any offset. I just need a shift. It's left. So it's going to be unichar of this plus this. Actually, it's probably just too complicated, right? So we can just say Unicode of that. We can say plus this. And then we can say unichar of all that. And then we can say concat. And then we don't need any of the rest of this nonsense. So then we can lambdify that. And this, comma 2. So then we've just got letters. Yeah, we don't need the check on this one. That's a bit over the top. Okay. So, and if we shift by 100, should end up with something weirder. Yes. This is not. Oh, okay, fine. This is just pointing at those cells. So let's point it at those cells just to be safe. Okay. So then I want to save lambda as. And I guess I'll call this unishift. So that's unishift. This and this. Okay. Then this one, what did it call this? Ordinary shift versus what? A long shift. Okay. So we'll call this one. I can just do this. Save lambda as orig shift. And this one can be a long shift. Okay. So then I just want ordinary shift. I want a long shift. And I want uni shift. I just want those 3 to be ready to copy over, and I don't think I need any of the rest of this stuff. Oh yeah, the other thing I was thinking about was, what if I need to deal with different kinds of characters? Yeah, I probably should. Okay. Let's just see. Is this working with face. Yes, good. And this one, I don't know. I'm worried that I'm not dealing with other kinds of characters, but I guess what you could do is you could say if exact, no, if exact upper letters, lower letters, then that means that it's a special character, so you could just take the letter, otherwise that char. And then if you had face hash, for example, that would just keep the hash as it is. I think I like that. And the current version, if you gave it face hash, would do something weird, and that makes no sense. Okay, so okay, so we'll save lambda as word shift, and then okay, good. And then I want to do the same thing here, which I think I can just copy FDIN, but then if one of these was a caret, that's good. And if one of these was a caret, that misbehaves. Good. Okay. So then, then I want to save lambda as, and this is my along shift. Okay. So now I should have along shift, word shift, uni shift. Okay. Good. All right. So then I think it's time to clear out all the rest of this. Be ready to copy these, and now I think it's time to start the case. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if we can do it without that, since we've already read the instructions. Come on. Okay. Every letter in Excel has its own code. Using Excel's code function to identify which code is attributed to which character. Same applies to char. Okay, fine. So equals if is number this, then char of that, otherwise code of that. Yes, good. No, not the bonus. That's level 1. Okay. Well, the previous functions can only translate Unicode. Okay. Okay, so Unicar, Unicode. Okay. What is that 17 dot? That's kind of weird, but okay, fine. Wow, they're feeling brave that those will all render. Okay, in this level we've become familiar with the shifts. The given letter will be shifted by a certain step. Okay, so, sorry, let's take these. So equals word shift of this by this. Yes. Word shift of this by this. It's level 3, level 4. Okay, so equals word shift of this by this, or are we decrypting? No, we're encrypting. Okay. Oh, love it when you can get just a glance and see that you're working right. Okay. String of the day. In level 5, each of the following strings starts with a day of the week. Figure out what the shift is in each case and decrypt the message. Leave numbers in space as they are in the decrypt message. Okay, so there's text before this first space. And I think what I want is sequence, comma 26. Then I want to word shift this lock by minus this lock. Okay, and then I think I also want to just produce copies of this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then I think I want to say some ifs of this, where this is this. Yes, that should hopefully tell me to decrypt the shift of 18. I'm sorry, what's the question? What is the last word? Okay. So I want to text after this, after space, instance -1, and then I want to ord shift that by this, I think. Yes, good. And did I lock those? I did. Okay. Yeah, these all look like kind of real things. Okay. Level 6. 6 adds the long shift to the ordinary shift. Each game provides a word, a day of the week, 2 people's names. The ordinary shift is applied as before, but this time the value is found based on the sender and receiver using the, oh my god, okay. We also add in a long shift whose value comes from the day of the week. Okay, so hang on, what? Okay, so how do I want to do this? Yeah, I guess I want to say some if this equals something times this equals, so the recipient is here, lock. That's interesting, that's not the way around I would have put them, but that's fine. So if that equals that times that equals that, then I want this lock otherwise 0. It's 5249, yes. So the word 4 is to be shifted by this. So we do an ord shift of 4 by that, and we get clo. Wait, what? Huh? Ordinary shift, and the long shift is 2. Shifted forward by 5249 towards 5319 for F. 53, wait, what? What on earth are we talking about? Okay. The ordinary shift is applied as before, but this time the value is found based on the sender and receiver. We also add an additional long shift. Okay. I'm so confused. Only the first word is capital, that's fine. The long shift by 2 for Wednesdays, 0, 2, and 4. F shifts additionally by 0 to 5319. Where are the 5249 coming from? Sorry, 5249, yeah. Oh. Sorry, 5249. Okay, so I think we're doing uni shifts then, maybe? By 4 of that. We're starting to get somewhere now. Oof, bloody hell, that's annoying. Okay, let's edit lambda. What? Okay, it says it's not working, but it is. So, hang on. Look up this in here. Oops, returning from here. Okay, so plus shift plus this times sequence len of this starting from 0. And that looks like the answer. Meh. True. Okay. Fine, I guess. This is unnerving because it's very hard to be sure if you're right. Okay, so 5249 towards 5319 for F. So let's just see equals Unicode of that at 5319. Okay, fine. For a minute. Clear my head. Convert all characters given in level 1 and 2 to their corresponding code Unicode numbers. What is the arithmetic mean of all the Unicodes, including the originally given Unicodes? Okay, so we're just doing this. Average 226. Including all the originally given Unicodes round to the nearest integer, exclude the example. Okay, so equals round average of this to 0 decimal places. low confidence of that. Whatever. Okay, fine. Bonus 2. What is the most common ordinary shift in levels 3 and 4? Note that, for example. Like 15 minutes. Okay, so equals mod this by 26. And the same here. And that spills into something annoying. Okay, and then I want most of. What the heck? Where's my most of? Oh, never mind. Count ifs. This by sequence 26 starting at 0. And so the max of those is 4, and I see a 4 right there at the start, which is 1. Okay, so the most of is 4. So I put that in here. 2261, 4. Okay, on the correspondence tab, determine the Unicode number of all the symbols, including the spaces. What is the sum? Okay. Equals concat. Equals letters. Equals sum of let's just do Unicode. Equals sum. Unicode of blah is 162. Yeah, fine, that works. Okay. On the people tab, what is the maximum shift difference? Okay. Well, that's. Oh, sorry, between any given pair of people. Gotcha. So we're going to say equals abs of this minus transpose this, hoping and trusting that they're written in the same order in both directions. Be cruel if not. And then max. 10561. Okay, so that's levels 1 to 6, bonus 1 to 4. That's all I've got for today. Like I said, I'll be back with more on level 7 at some point before too long. Thanks again, Harry, for a fun case, and have a good day.